I was abused from 8 to 16. My father abused me.
My parents died 2009, 2010.
That time I didn't know what was going on.
I was brought to the court for uncontrollable behavior.
I feel out of place and feel lost.
Last week on iShare.
I was 9 years old. Because I lived with a granduncle of mine, he started touching me inappropriately. And I got a lot of beating that night, a lot of bruises. When he was finished with me, I was bruised everywhere. I knew that I was alone. No other family member wanted to take me. He was the only person who was willing enough. And so I felt I owed it to him. Like, if he wants to have sex with me, I owe it to him. When I would think about it and go over things in my mind, I felt like it was the least that I could do. When I was attending Stony Hill All Age, I was very active in the 4-H club. And one year I was doing public speaking for 4-H and I became the parish speech champion. Did Rose exams, integrated into Holy Childhood High School. Upon starting Holy Childhood, my teachers took pride in who I was. I was very outspoken and I became class monitor for the first year, grade 9. After that, it was just constantly pushing, always wanting to stay in school no matter what was happening at home when I was in foster care. My goal was to get my CXCs. I stayed in school. I did all of what I had to do and I did 8. I passed all 8 with good grades, 3 1s, 4 2s, 1 3. Then went on to Cape and then from Cape to UWI. The Father's House is a transitional living facility. I was placed there after staying at Homestead after I passed the age of 18. I was very thankful for the initiative that they sought to put into place a facility that would cater for other wards who have passed the age of 18 and to continue to care for them and to guide them. While I was at the Father's House, to me it was essentially the best experience. We learned a whole deal of independence, taking care of self, taking care of our environment, how to maneuver the working world, how to maneuver living on our own. If I had not stayed at a transitional living housing before, I would not have been privy to life on Hall.
I met Sachel because I think she came to tell me that she was the ward of the state. Those are the words she used. Yeah, and we talked about who she was, and she also told me about her family and how she got. Because of course I would have been curious, so we talked about that and talked about what she's doing at UWI.
So now at the University of the West Indies, I am majoring in the cultural and creative industries. And so going into that sector, I've grown to love it. So far I'm doing the courses, I'm loving it. First semester was rough, but I will rejoice for continuing after that now to get honors in second semester. So, I realized that I can push it and I can overcome and maneuver and accomplish.
Sachel is a very hardworking girl. She does what she says she's going to do. She's well-mannered, which makes it easy for me to intervene in her life at different points. Like, I know she wants her PhD. When we talk and if she expresses something that I think isn't in keeping with the journey she says she's on, so I hold her accountable.
How I will evaluate the Child Protection and Family Services Agency according to the impact that it has had on my life, 99%. I did not have a bad experience with any of my caregivers, house mothers, or social workers at any point. I do understand that they are people too, and I do appreciate the fact that they are real women, real mothers that have taken the time out to care for us in whatever aspect. I'm standing before you as one of being a ward. People don't expect all of this from me. They don't expect me to look the way I look because I'm a ward of the state. They don't expect me to be intelligent because I'm a ward of the state. Nobody expects a ward of the state to be great. Everybody just looks at it as it's the normal children and then it's the wards. And I trod this path so that my other brothers and sisters who are wards can follow.
iShare, brought to you by the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA.